lights up on Sabi. Sabi, this is a routine that you've gotten pretty used to in the last couple days. You wake up in your room full of creepy foggy swamp taxidermy that, for some reason, Varrick makes you sleep in that room every night.
Right, my room on Varrick's boat.
Your room on Varrick's boat.
Very normal and everything is fine.
Yeah. We can't forget to mention that the eyes of the taxidermy animals from the foggy swamp are all hollow, so he can have people spy on you.
Yeah, Sabi's been very, very mindful of what she does in the room in general.
And, well, you get out of your creepy foggy swamp bedroom, and you head right to Varrick's office. Varrick has basically made you his new Julie. So, you've made your way to Varrick's room, and he's there, holding a list of stuff for you to do in one hand, and on his desk is the most horrifying... I think you think it's a squirrel, but you can't tell. It's mangled, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think as Sabi is walking in, she kind of knocks on the door frame and steps inside. Mr. Varrick, I am assuming you... And she looks at the taxidermy. What in the world is that?
That's what I said when I saw it. My old taxidermist mangled poor Squeaky here.
Oh, of course, yes.
So you gotta find me a new taxidermist.
I'm surprised you're not gonna ask me to kill the old one.
You could, but what use would that do to me and poor Squeaky here? I need a new one to fix this thing here.
Okay, real quick, Mr. Varrick, Why do you need me to do this? You gotta have somebody who's more qualified to find a taxidermist.
Well, I don't have any tasks for you that are very specific to you until evening, so why not? You're here.
Fine.
You're on my boat.
Sure, I can find you a taxidermist. Do you happen to have a phone book by any chance?
Somewhere. He sort of gestures to a pile of garbage in the corner.
You know what? You hire me for my problem-solving abilities. I'll figure it out.
There's a couple more things you gotta do today. For one, I need you to get my dry cleaning, and I need you to go to the right place this time. Last time they did not treat my clothes right. They did not understand what they were doing. You go to this one, not that one. He's pointing to, like, I think he sees a map in his mind where he's pointing, but he's not actually pointing to a place that you can see.
Sabi is just looking at him, kind of staring. I'm sorry. Is this a joke, sir?
Well, you did my dry cleaning the other day. Don't go to that one. Go to this one.
Yes, fine. Of course.
And last but not least, and this is going to be a little bit more in your expertise, there is a very important meeting of the triad leaders later this night.
Okay.
You've met Calic, right?
Who?
He points in the corner, and there's a guy standing there. You recognize this guy. You've seen this guy at Bamei's place a couple times. This is that guy that occasionally comes in with, like, briefcases, and then Bamei has new guns for you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. She turns to this guy standing there. I didn't get your name before.
It's Calic.
Yeah, of course.
He's got, again, another briefcase that you can assume is full of guns. I need the two of you to go to this meeting of the triad leaders and try and sell Varrick Industries guns to as many people as you can.
Okay, Mr. Varrick, I'm happy to do whatever you pay me to do, but don't you have people for this, like sales people?
Well, yes, but they don't know I deal with the triads.
Right, of course, yes. Silly of me to even ask, of course.
And, well, with your history, I had a feeling maybe you could leverage your connections a little bit and get me a few more sales.
Fine. You know what, fine. You're the one paying me.
I believe this meeting is actually taking place at your triad's place.
Sabi looks around the room nervously and then composes herself.
Well,
for once, I actually know what you mean by that. She takes the list and kind of does a little salute with it and then walks out to go try to start figuring this stuff out.
all right. So, I think we should pop over to Hanako. Hanako, you are in your expensive apartment, doing what you do on an average morning, and, well, you hear a knock at the door.
Yes, I suppose I go over and answer it.
At the door is Bamei.
Bamei? What a pleasant surprise.
I have a dilemma, and you are the only person who can help me with it.
Right, of course. Here, come in. How did you get past the guards at the gate?
I told them I knew you. I told them I knew Sabi. When they heard Sabi's name, they let me in.
I suppose that makes sense. Yes, come in. Hanako brings her in and waves at a servant, and shortly some tea is brought for them, and they sit down in a nice, quiet side meeting room. Bamei, what could you possibly need my help for?
I have been tasked to host a dinner for the entire Republic City Triad leader community. Every single one of my girls is off doing things for money for me today. Except for Sabi. I can't figure out where she is. If you want to continue to get my support, the support of the Piercing Pistols, you're gonna help me today.
I suppose that I likely am. You drive a hard bargain, and luckily for you, I just so happen to have a mostly free day today. All right, then. I can host a dinner.
All right, well, and she takes out a list that she's been keeping in her pocket. This isn't going to be an easy one. Have you ever cooked anything?
Not personally.
I did assume that. She looks around your apartment and sees that you, I'm sure, have private chefs.
Yes, of course. One brought us very nice tea just moments ago.
Well, the other leaders are expecting a home-cooked meal, so you're gonna have to figure that part out.
Right. Okay.
You're gonna need to make a couple different dishes. A main course with some sort of meat, but also a vegetarian course because Kuyuye of the Tiger Monkeys is vegetarian. It can't have any shellfish in it because Zenji of the Agni Kais has a deadly shellfish allergy, but Shady Shin did specifically request seafood, so figure that one out, I guess. You do need to have some sort of dessert course and some sort of appetizer course. Also, can you bring along your pet airbender?
My pet airbender? Yes, Chong. I suppose. Why?
Because it's quite a novelty to have an airbender. Be a host. I'll have him take coats or something. The other leaders will find that amusing.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather have him play music? The thing that he does?
He plays music?
Yes, quite well.
Oh. Actually, that's an excellent idea.
All right, then. I will get a hold of Chong, and could you write all of that down for me from before, and I will do my...
Already written down for you. She hands you the list.
I do like a woman who comes prepared. She takes the list and smiles.
Well, I need to be prepared for this, because if I'm not, then I will be the laughingstock of the Triad community, and they will never take me seriously.
And this one just snuck up on you, did it?
Yes, it did.
How soon in advance did they tell you you needed to do this?
3 days.
Right.
They should have told me earlier, but fucking Shady Shin wanted to throw this in my face.
Of course. All right, then. I will do everything within my power.
I would say I owe you one, but you're doing this for my services in the first place, so...
I wouldn't even worry about it. You and your girls do plenty for me. It's only natural that I repay the favor.
I should have expected nothing less from you. I'll see you tonight at... Drop by at 5, so you can have enough time to start cooking.
Excellent. Me personally?
And Chong. That's his name?
Yes.
I don't think I ever got
Chong.
his name. He never got my name.
He doesn't get anyone's name. But me, cooking? Personally.
Yes.
At your place.
I have a kitchen.
Right.
They're expecting a home-cooked meal. They're expecting it to be cooked right there. I don't have the money for hired chefs. All of my girls are busy. You're the next best thing.
What time is this taking place again?
Pretty late. They're triad leaders. We work at night. They're not eating till 9 or 10.
All right, fine. Cooking personally. Myself. This will be fine. Have a lovely day. I'd better get busy.
Yep. You're gonna need to buy quite a few ingredients. I'd reimburse you, but I know you have the money.
It's not a problem. Now, Bamei, with the deepest respect, get out.
Fine by me. And she walks out.
I suppose the next step for Hanako, unless you have something for Chong, is to go get Chong.
Chong, what are you doing right now? What are you doing on this fine, let's say it's the afternoonish, or it's a time that you're awake?
Yes, for context for people, Chong is not a morning person. His usual wake up time is between 11 a.m. and noon, ideally past noon. And assuming this is afternoon time, Chong is probably up and about. He is probably busking with Zopa. I bet he's at the main square and he is just playing his dizzy flute, and Zopa's doing cute little Cabot dance in front of him to help encourage more coin.
That's hilarious, actually. He's not at home.
No!
Because that means Hanako has had to search for him for like an hour, probably. She is getting increasingly harried, and then she's just walking through the main center on her way to maybe start buying some things, and then there he is, and she's... Chong! She just completely interrupts your performance.
I think Zopa gets excited upon seeing you, and stands up on her haunches, on her cat-rabbit hybrid haunches, looks up at you, and goes, meow! And Chong goes, hey, Hanako, hi, wow, you seem stressed, you cool, brah?
Yeah. Chong, I need your help, and I also have a venue for you, and I will pay you handsomely for it. Are you interested?
You know what? I don't know anything that's going on, but sure, I got nothing better to do today.
All right, you're done busking. Let's go. Sorry, everyone. Goodbye.
I think you, drag Chong by, the scruff of his little collar, and I think he airbends, his little bag of coin, because there's no way. You don't even give him time to pick up his stuff. He just does a little swoop of air to get his belongings into his hands, and Zopa just scurries along.
All right, Chong, here's the deal. You're going to be doing a performance. You're going to be doing it for me. You're going to be doing it at Bamei's place, because Bamei is currently hosting a meeting of triad leaders, and I have to cook for it. So you're going to, before you do the performance at Bamei's place, come with me and help me find ingredients at the market so that I can learn how to cook, because I need to learn how to cook today.
Okay. Yeah, man, let's do it. Bamei. Her name sounds like a sandwich. We should do, a lot of sandwiches.
No, Bamei.
No, Bamei.
If you're committed to doing that on purpose, I suppose, but...
Okay, yeah, why don't we just go there and see what food vibes with us? You know, get the feel of what the ingredients tell us to make, dude.
Well, that would be the thing, except, and Hanako produces a piece of paper and lets it begin to drop, and it continues unfolding, and it is the very long list of requirements that Bamei gave her. It's absurdly long.
Yeah, she only said a few of the things. Yeah, you've got the important, life-threatening allergies and stuff, but people have preferences. And she's put some of her own preferences in there.
Of course she has.
Chong's eyes widen. He's like, oh.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to need your help.
Oh yeah, we can, do this. This is feeding my family, you know? Got, a ton of us.
Yes, it's exactly like that, except everyone there has a gun or bending and can murder you.
Cool!
Yeah, I guess they hustle along to the market and start desperately scrambling around for something to cook. I guess they're gonna have to cook multiple things. They start scrambling around to figure out what the things are gonna be.
Hey, Anna, what do you think Zopa's doing during this?
I think Zopa is helping you by grabbing vegetables from vegetable stands, like, without paying.
Yes, that's about to say. I was about to say, I think Zopa's committing crimes.
Yeah, Zopa loves crime.
Zopa loves crime so much, and I think what's funny is that I think Chong notices this, and I think this is something that she just does for him, like, on automatic. Like, this is something they always do when they go to this grocery store. It's how they get a little extra food. And I think Chong is, if anything, directing her to some of the more expensive stuff. He's like,
Hey, girl, you see that, like, prickly pear thing over there? Have me, like, 2 of those. We're not paying 5 mon per pear.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
I think Chong is focusing a lot on maybe you've given Chong, like, the vegetarian stuff to do because of his background in airbending. He's like, he's got to know some, and just being a vegetarian in general, he's got to know some dishes. And so I think maybe he's going towards nuts, he's going towards fruits, he's going towards vegetables, and I think he's just now at the spice table aiming for spices. And I think he goes up to the spice vendors like,
Hey, what's the cheapest spice you got?
And then the spice vendor just sort of points to, what is something cheap? He points to, like, a pile of cumin.
Great, I will take an entire jar of loosely lidded cumin.
So while you guys are at the markets, getting yourself some groceries, Sabi, the dry cleaner you think Varrick wants you to go to is actually pretty nearby.
Okay.
Do you hear Hanako's frantic voice or Chong's Chong energy?
Yeah, you know what? I think at this point, Sabi will take literally any excuse to procrastinate about the various errands that Varrick has her on. So yeah, I think she's gonna wander over in that direction for a little bit. Have I already found a taxidermist for him?
You've not found a taxidermist.
Oh my god.
I think you have a feeling that maybe Hanako can help you on this one.
Cool.
She's rich. Rich people know weird shit.
Sure, she can't know less than me. Yeah, no, I think Sabi's gonna walk over in the direction of the voice.
No, you need to give me these papa pears for 3 a pair, a pair, otherwise this is not going to work. It's 3 or
Hanako, Chong, yes.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
While all our backs are turned to the pear, Zopa has stolen at least 5.
I've been better. I've been running errands for Varrick this morning. You look stressed out. What's going on?
I am shocked that you don't know, but I suppose if you're busy with Varrick, it makes as much sense as anything. Bamei has recruited my assistants for a meal, hosting all of the triad leaders, and now I, Sabi, have to cook.
You see Sabi's, like, eyes kind of go wide as there's, like, a spark of recognition. Oh my god, Varrick has asked me to, sell guns to them tonight at presumably that very same dinner.
Excellent, wonderful. I don't suppose you know anything about Varrick's taste in food?
Do I?
No,
How much have I gleaned from, like, spending time with him?
he has absolutely asked you to bring, like...
Make me roll for it.
Yeah!
Make me roll for it.
do it.
What? Roll with what? Assess the situation, maybe?
Yeah.
It's like a perceiving things. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's with creativity, right? That's not. Oh, you know what? That's not terrible. I think Sabi's creativity is Not great.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 5 + 1, so that's a 6.
Rip. Okay, yeah, no, you don't know shit.
Yeah, Sabi sits there kind of like scratching her chin and just like trying to think, and then puts a finger up in the air. I don't. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I try to spend as little time around him as possible, so I haven't really picked up on much of anything. Something fancy? I don't know. He's very... and she gestures with her hands.
Right, of course, naturally. Whatever. It's not like he's going to be there anyway, because you're going to be there for him, yes?
He wasn't... I'm gonna be there selling guns for him. He wasn't clear about whether or not he was actually planning to show up. He goes where he wants and does what he feels like at any given time, so I couldn't tell you.
That's the truth. Ugh, alright. I don't suppose you know anything about cooking.
She laughs and then looks at you and sort of squints at you. Oh, you're serious? No, I don't. Sorry, no. I'm sorry, Hanako. I really don't.
Do you know any bookstores in the area?
You see Sabi kind of think for a second and then uncharacteristically quickly points in a direction. Yeah, there's actually a used bookstore right around the corner from the plaza. It's I can't remember the name, but it's the only one on the block. You can't miss it.
Excellent. Okay, Sabi, keep an eye on Chong. I'm going to be right back. And then Hanako starts booking it down the street.
So, Chong, you,
Zopa has stolen 10 pairs.
Sabi has absolutely noticed this. Chong, you seem strangely, at ease with all of this. Did you get roped into cooking too?
I'll be honest, man. I don't really know. I know I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna be performing, which is like super cool, and I'm gonna bring Zopa, although Hanako hasn't told me if I can actually bring Zopa yet, but wouldn't it just totally rip if I could bring Zopa?
You know what, Chong? I don't think that anyone could stop you from bringing her if you're committed to it.
Heck yeah, man! It's just gonna be a really good time. With cooking and stuff, I mean, I'm certainly helping Hanako with shopping.
Hey, Chong, you know that the triads are all gonna be there, right?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fine.
She's looking at you kind of askance.
I mean, they don't know me. I mean,
didn't you?
I did almost join one on accident, yeah, but...
I was gonna say, didn't you try to audition for the triple threats?
Yeah, but are they gonna know it's me? I was thinking I'd wear, like, a cool outfit, maybe like a, hat, and,
She kind of looks you up and down and nods slowly. Yeah, you know what? It's probably gonna be fine. You're right. A hat would definitely do it.
Yeah, or like a disguise. Like I could borrow like something of Hanako's, maybe she has like some nice pants and I think she has like some cute dresses. I could wear a big hat and a dress.
Sabi pauses for a noticeable amount of time. You certainly could do that. That's a thing you could definitely do.
Yeah, you know what? We'll figure it out when it's time. In the meantime, though, I am figuring out vegetarian food. Like, thankfully, I'm a vegetarian, so like, no brainer, right?
Right. Yeah. No. I. You know what? You've got this. I just realized there's something I need to talk to Hanako about. Chong, good luck. And she heads off in the direction that Hanako was going.
Chong enthusiastically waves goodbye, like,
yeah, see you later, man. See you tonight. It's gonna be fun.
And in the meantime, Zopa has now stolen 20 pairs.
Oh, they are gonna be having pairs for days.
I think Chong just
Keep an eye on Chong, she says.
No, it's Zopa that needed the eye.
I think Zopa has just like stood like nice and prim in front of Chong, and Chong's like, "Look at
Where is she putting them?
that's for Hanako to find out later."
All right, Chekhov's pears. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, this'll. Yeah, I
It's as many as 210.
yeah, I guess I'm gonna go to the bookstore.
Hanako is incredibly frazzled, her hair a little messy, a strand, slipped from the bun and draped over her face, thumbing through a shelf of cookbooks.
Yeah, I think Sabi comes up and like puts a hand on her shoulder to get her attention.
Yes? Oh, hi, hello.
Hey, sorry. I know that you're dealing with a lot right now, but do you have something nice that I can borrow to wear tonight? Like I don't know, a suit or something?
You mean other than the nice outfit that I had tailored for you?
She smiles and looks off to the side really quickly. I thought about that, but I felt like something a little more neutral as far as like alliances go might be better.
You're right, too Fire Nation-y.
It's a nice outfit, just
We could put something together. I could send you off to my tailor with some money if you like.
sure. It's just for the night. It doesn't have to be
Of course. Yes. No, it's perfectly fine. Okay. She steps back and she puts her fingers to her temples and she takes a breath.
Hey,
Yes, I have some clothes back at my place that I'm certain you could dig through and put something together from.
do you want to take me back to your Do you want to go together and look at the clothes so that you can take a break for a second? Because, like, so I've been running errands for Varrick all the last few days, and it's horrible. So I understand kind of what you're going through right now. And, look, he wants me to find a taxidermist, and I don't even know where to start with that. So I could use a break, too.
Oh yes, I can absolutely help you with that. That's a wonderful idea. Let me purchase a few cookbooks, and then
Okay.
we can get on our way back.
Sure.
I can send you and then I can start practicing, and I can send you and Chong out to get ingredients throughout the day as I need them.
Yeah, sure. The only things he gave me to do are to pick up his dry cleaning and find a taxidermist, and I don't even, like I said, I don't even know where to start with that one.
It will be no problem. Yes, and Hanako reaches forward and plucks, like, no fewer than 7 cookbooks from the shelf.
I think as she's doing this, we have a side of Sabi looking around saying, "It'll be no problem."
Hanako, do you know a taxidermist?
Yeah, probably.
Nice. Oh god, watch it be the one that Varrick doesn't like.
I bet you've had something stuffed for your mom. Like...
No, I don't think I have. I don't think my mom would like that. Maybe I did, and maybe my mom did hate it, actually. You know what? That does sound like something that would happen.
Or maybe it was like a
That
gift
sounds
for
about
another
right.
politician, and that's how you knew about it? Like, you have,
Ooh.
Absolutely.
yeah, that's it. Like, you
God.
know a guy, and he's a weirdo, and he really likes taxidermy stuff, so you made him something.
All right.
I bought his loyalty to Clan Seki with a fucking stuffed platypus bear.
Oh my
Incredible.
Buy my
Fucking
loyalty to
incredible.
Clan Seki. Platypus bear sounds awesome.
So, you're all headed to Hanako's house to do a little bit of cooking practice / a classic moment of balance style fashion montage.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We love a fashion montage in this
I
show.
could have just put the Fire Nation outfit on, but I didn't want to. I wanted to do this again.
Yeah, of course we're doing another fashion montage. All the time, always doing another fashion montage for Sabi.
If there's one thing that Hanako loves, it's dressing Sabi.
God.
So true.
Out of curiosity, is Sabi also kind of looking at stuff and being like, Chong would look good in this, or this would...
No, not even a little bit.
I mean, Chong could be looking in the closet and doing that for Chong.
I'm sorry, Chong, but whatever's happening right now is too sapphic for you to be involved.
We did have a moment in the last episode where we made it fairly clear that something is going on between those two.
Yeah. Or maybe, like, Zopa sneaks up into the room and it's, like, a slowly stealing clothes and taking it to Chong.
Zopa is bringing pears into the room just one by one, and it's just like they never stop coming.
Chong, I think that while our two lesbians of the day are searching through the closet, I think, Chong, you're searching through the cookbooks for a recipe to use for all of these pears.
I think also Chong is like, wait, I thought there were more pears. Zopa keeps bringing them.
The pears are just coming and coming and coming, and I think you found a recipe for, not to spoil the future, but there is a dish with papa pears later on. I'm not remembering what it was.
Oh, I can...
Dami, do you remember what it... Yeah.
I can get it pulled up, right now. Oh yeah, it was a sautéed cinnamon papa pear, served with the Republic City combo.
I think this is what you find, Chong. In these cookbooks, you find a sautéed cinnamon sugar papa pear.
I think Chong gets excited by this. It's like, okay, it's cooked fruit. How hard could cooked fruit be?
Yeah, man.
So, actually, yeah, before we do our fashion montage, Chong, would you like to roll to push your luck to see how well you execute the practice of this delicious sautéed papa pear?
Absolutely, Anna. And I would roll with focus.
No, push your luck is with passion.
Gotcha. I was actually just about to ask, can I roll to see how good Chong does this?
Yeah. Well, let's find out.
Okay.
Is Chong actually a natural at cooking?
Okay, let me pull up my stuff. Okay, it's a 5.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Okay.
Wait, can Zopa help me? Can I make it a 6 if she...
That's not gonna matter! Okay, so it's a good thing that you have so many papa pears, because your practice run of this dish has resulted in a extremely sticky counter, and somehow the most burnt piece of fruit you have ever seen. So there's still plenty to practice with, but my god, this is an inedible papa pear. Also, you added about 3 times the amount of cinnamon you should have. I'm not sure how you did that. Also, I think you might have mistaken the cinnamon for the big thing of cumin you bought. So it's a cumin-encrusted papa pear.
Oh, no. I have literally made that mistake before. It's not fun.
They look
They
similar.
do look similar. I think Chong still... I think he takes this bowl, and I think he slowly brings it to his face with his tongue sticking out, ready to, lick it.
How does it taste, Chong?
Chong recoils and goes, "Blech!" Okay, let's try that again. And I think Chong puts the jar of cumin specifically in an area that he can't reach, so that way he doesn't make the mistake twice.
I think just because of that, next time you make that dish, you get a +1. You learned from your mistake.
Gotcha. Anna,
Oh my
Anna,
god.
can I just try
Yeah.
again right now? Because I think Chong's in the mood. Especially...
I think, why don't you roll for it now? Don't tell me what the roll is until after we see what's happening with Hanako and Chong. Hanako
Yes,
and
yes,
Sabi.
yes, 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 yes,
Excellent.
yes, yes, yes.
We see Chong get to work again.
Yeah.
So let's pop into the bedroom. What are our two sapphics doing?
I mean, I'm dressing her up like a doll, obviously. She's... You said you wanted something more neutral, right?
Yes. I'm thinking something like the outfit that she will eventually wear for a little while. Probably.
Yeah.
Like the girl boss outfit?
Yeah, unless you had other
Yeah.
thoughts.
I agree. I'm thinking like slacks. I'm thinking a nice button-up shirt with like the collar popped, as is the style in Republic City, right?
Yeah.
And like a not spectacularly ostentatious, but like a jacket over it with like a nice trim and like a cool little pattern on the lapels.
Yeah.
Well, Sabi, has it occurred to you that your hair is very recognizable?
Yeah, God. Oh, yeah, that's true. God, Bamei is gonna be there.
Yeah. Has this occurred to you?
No, I don't think Sabi's thought about this, to be honest with you.
You know what? I want you to roll to assess the situation.
Oh, God.
Right now, to see if this is going to occur to you while you're getting dressed.
Well, I rolled an 11 plus 1, so yeah.
Yeah, so while you are pulling on your new fancy outfit, it occurs to you that Bamei does not know you work for Varrick yet. And you don't know how Bamei is going to react to finding out that you are also working for Varrick, on top of continuing to work with the Peaks and Pistols.
Cool. I think as Sabi is like putting on the coat, she stops and just kind of freezes up for a second. Something that you absolutely notice, Hanako.
What's the problem? If you don't like the coat, you can do without the coat. It's not a problem.
No. It's amazing. I love it. It just occurred to me that I never told Bamei that I was working for Varrick, technically.
Right. I can see the issue.
Yeah.
All right. Now, there is a way for handling these things in the Fire Nation.
Oh?
We simply cover your hair with some sort of hood or something, and then you wear a mask.
So you see Sabi sort of like hitch up, and it looks like she's trying not to laugh. Okay, that's one possible approach, but I think that might draw more attention to me than
You're selling guns, right?
Yes.
Then yes, it will generate a sense of intrigue and mystery. The party will naturally gravitate towards you, and you will be able to accomplish your task more effectively.
I'm kind of leaning more towards maybe not drawing a lot of attention to myself rather than drawing everyone, including Bamei's, attention to me. Do you have any I don't know, hair dye?
Yes, I suppose I likely do.
Okay. Sure. I guess. She kind of takes her braid in her hands and sort of runs her fingers over it.
Would you like to... I know you'll have your own tasks to do, but would you like to help me in the kitchen as well? I don't suspect Bamei will be back there often, and when she ends up with her attention drawn away from the rest of the party, you could go out and do your work, and then hurry back when she appears again.
Okay, I mean, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I guess you're right. I could just hide in the kitchen and then, you know what? Yeah, it's probably fine.
Excellent. Now then, let's go see how Chong's doing.
Okay.
So, Chong, how did you roll on that second push your luck? Remember, you do get a +1 because you learned from your mistakes.
Well, I'm very sad to tell you, Anna.
Oh no.
Your boy rolled a 13! Let's go!
Okay, so Sabi and Hanako, you walk out of the bedroom to the most delicious smell you've ever experienced. It smells warm. It smells like fall. It's like the most delicious smelling roasted, sautéed pear you've ever seen. And Chong, you are holding it out on a platter, so fucking proud. It is lightly dusted with cinnamon, not cumin. You took a bite yourself to test if it was good, and it was good.
I have a feeling...
The kitchen is still a mess.
I have a feeling like Chong is like holding Zopa like with his feet, and Zopa's just like desperately trying to get at the cooked papa pear.
I think as Sabi and Hanako walk in, Sabi kind of like goes forward and grabs Zopa and like picks her up. Oh, what happened in here?
Chong, this is...
Hey, Sabi! I made dessert!
Hanako reaches out and, pulls a piece of the papa pear off with her fingers and pops it into her mouth. Oh, yes. Yes, I think you have made dessert.
Right? That knocks off one dish on
the... And Chong takes his copy of the laundry list of dishes to make.
I'm really bad at numbers, but one of the many we need to make.
This will be fine. There are only so many triad leaders in the area, and multiple of them can be served the same thing, certainly.
Oh yeah, I think they can all have this. But yeah, dessert, done.
Does the sautéed cinnamon papa pear in fact contradict with anybody's needs for dessert?
No, it does not. Everybody
Thank
can have
God.
the sautéed papa pear. No, the most important needs are, there's got to be something vegetarian. It can't accidentally put the leader of the Agni Kai into anaphylactic shock, and there's got to be something with seafood in it to make Shady Shin happy.
Cool.
Okay, so I know we gotta have at least 3 main dishes. Maybe each of us does one of those. Like, I'm A-okay with the vegetarian.
Excellent. I will...
Wait, I'm sorry, you want me to actually cook something?
Yeah, man.
Sabi, you're going to be helping in the kitchen.
Yeah, I assumed you meant like chopping stuff up or... You know what? Sure, okay, let's tell me what to do and I will do my best.
All right then, let's see here. So, we need something vegetarian. We need something that does not contain shellfish, and we need something that does contain seafood. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we could do 5-flavor soup as something vegetarian, if that's in one of these cookbooks.
Though that might be a good starter course.
Yeah.
Because you do need a starter course.
We do need a starter course. I think that's going to be the thing. I think it is simple.
And the 5-flavor soup is sure to please Siku of the Red Monsoons.
Yes, absolutely. I think Hanako flicks through the cookbooks and plucks out a recipe for 5-flavor soup and passes the book to Sabi and says, all right, this looks relatively simple. You throw some things in a pot and then you boil it for a good while.
Yeah, I think I can handle that.
There is quite a lot of ratios and everything, so be sure you get that right. But I have faith in you.
Thanks. Chong and I should probably go get ingredients for this.
Absolutely. In the meantime, I will sit here and I will continue thumbing through to find main courses.
Oh, don't worry, Hanako. I already did some of that.
And I don't know how or why, but I think Chong found some. I think he found your stamps and thought they were stickers. And he put stamps on pages where he thought the picture was especially pretty. It would make a good.
Oh, Chong. Wonderful. You know what, Chong? Actually, this is a great help. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
Oh, hey, do you happen to know a taxidermist by any chance?
I don't know what a tax
Nope.
is.
No, not you, Chong, not you. I'm sorry. That was rude. Hanako, do you happen to know a taxidermist by any chance?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. Do you remember, Representative Hong?
No, I'm sorry. The name isn't ringing a bell.
That's fine. He's no longer in office, I believe. He was a big fan of taxidermy. As it turns out, all that it takes to buy his loyalty is one stuffed platypus bear. I can give you the address.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Hanako, can I just have you roll flat? This is for something that will happen later.
Sure.
That's not ominous at all.
I've never heard anything less ominous.
Anna's always so kind when she tells us to roll.
That's an 8.
Oh, that's good.
What'd you get?
That's an 8.
Cool. Alright, great. Lovely. This is not the taxidermist that Varrick hates.
Cool.
So, you guys are going to get some food, figure out some recipes. Do you guys want to skip ahead to preparations for the dinner itself?
Yeah,
Sure.
So.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Wait.
Chong and... Oh,
What clothes
Yeah,
did
what?
Zopa steal for Chong?
was Zopa looking for the
That's
clothes?
because she was bringing pears upstairs and exchanging them for random articles of clothes.
Hanako's gonna find a bunch of pop-up pears in her closet.
Yeah.
That's where the pears... Oh my god. I don't know. Chong, what random articles of clothes do you want to wear?
Sorry, I'm just waiting for the scene where Hanako comes out. I was like, is that my blouse?
I think you're wearing something extraordinarily high society Fire Nation.
Absolutely. I think...
And the thing is, Hanako is taller than you.
Yeah.
May I pitch one article of clothing that you must fit into this?
Yes.
I think that you have, like, a nice shoulderless strappy top with jewels hanging from it.
Showing off the collarbone,
Okay.
showing off some shoulders. Chong does have nice shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
Chong sees this and goes, nice.
Good girl, Zopa.
And Zopa gets good little scritches.
And I think, so you're wearing this jeweled top, and I think you realize that every single one of Hanako's skirts and pants and everything bottom-wise is going to be too long for you. So you're going to stick with your regular old street pants.
Yes, but now Chong needs like either a hat or a mask.
You are going to be wearing a... does Hanako have any fancy hats?
No, but I love the idea that it's a mask because it does call back to earlier. I think there's a decorative mask on the wall somewhere that Zopa has brought Chong to wear.
And she has placed a pair where that mask was. So there's
Oh my god, yes.
on a mount in your room.
Okay. Is it a, like, masquerade ball style mask, or is it, like, a no theater style mask, like the Blue Spirit mask?
It's a theater style mask like the Blue Spirit mask, 100%.
Oh my fucking god, yes.
Yeah.
Does it match my shirt?
They're both Fire Nation red.
Ooh.
Other than that, no.
Yeah, I think the mask has, like, it's, like, black with these streaks of red on it, right?
Ooh.
And the shirt has, the jewels are rubies, right? So that's the match, but it's not the right vibe.
Yes, and Chong has this, and Chong's only gonna put this on when it's too late to change.
Perfect.
Yes, you're gonna take it with you to Bamei's.
Oh yeah. No, Chong's already like hid these away someplace, thinking like, oh, I'll put Hanako won't mind. Like I'll return these right after the party. And yeah, so that's a fun surprise.
Incredible. I love it. Okay. So, yeah, do we want to hop over to, well, some preparations?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, yeah.
So, Hanako and Chong, you are going to head to the Piercing Pistols location a little bit earlier to start on some of the cooking. Sabi, you're going to meet up with Calic beforehand and enter together. I'm assuming, you're going to meet up on Varrick's boat. Why not?
You said his name is Calic?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, let's fucking do it.
Yeah, Sabi, you're going to go to Varrick's boat. Varrick is, they're basically helping Calic organize the guns in the most aesthetically pleasing way in the briefcase. And you come in and he's like, "Hey, Sabi, great job on that taxidermist."
Oh, yeah,
I did not consider that guy. I looked at his work. I checked out his pamphlet. He looks excellent. Where'd you find this dude?
Yeah, he came very highly recommended. Apparently, Representative Hong liked him a lot. Very, very solid taxidermist.
A man of good tastes. Well, tomorrow, when you're all done with this business, I will have you take little Squeaky over there, over to this new guy, fix him right up.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah,
And the creepy squirrel thing, taxidermy, is just staring at you. Its teeth are like all in the wrong directions. Its eyes are pointing in opposite directions. That other taxidermist fucked this poor little animal up.
Sabi just kind of grits her teeth and nods at Varrick. Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, well, the two of you each got a briefcase for you. You know the spiel. Hold out the briefcase, talk about how each gun is. How high quality it is, how much it costs. Really try and push the president's friend. I would love to have some more of these on the streets.
Right. Yeah, of course. I can do that.
And, Sabi, did you end up dyeing your hair?
No, I guess not.
You did not. Okay.
No, I don't think we did that.
All right, well, you are going to be hoping for the best.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna stay out of sight, I guess, as much as possible.
All right, well, the two of you, with your briefcases in hand, are going to start walking over to the other side of town, where Hanako and Chong are already at Bamei's place. I'm assuming they took Azula. By the way, Hanako has a mongoose lizard named Azula.
Yes, we absolutely take Azula. We arrive in style with all of our ingredients loaded into her saddlebags.
Now, before we start this whole going in and cooking segment, what is the planned menu? So we have the 5-flavor soup for the starter, and we have the papa pear for the dessert. What are our 3 main course dishes?
All right. So I think that we've got the 5-flavor soup as the starter, and that's not one of the 3 main courses.
That is not one of the 3 main courses. That is the starter.
Okay. I think, in that case, it's gotta be something like, we're gonna cook some sweet salmon rice for the seafood that is not shellfish.
Okay. That'll make Shady Shin happy.
Yeah. And trying to look for other things that are nice and easy on my list.
Now, there were other preferences on there, and one of the preferences on the list was Bamei is partial to Fire Nation style curry.
Of course, that's easy. Absolutely, I have a recipe for some curry lying around in my home somewhere. Yeah, I think that's an easy one. We can also make that vegetarian, ? I don't know much about curries.
Yeah. Well, let's say from my own experience cooking many types of curry, because I like curry a lot, a yellow curry does not include shrimp.
Excellent. That's easy then. We have a yellow curry on the docket.
So that can be our vegetarian dish.
And then, Ooh. I'm looking at I'm looking at a list of the contents of that cookbook that I was peeking through, and charred cabbage noodles does sound very good. Does that satisfy all of our requirements?
Yeah, alright, yeah, we got 3 things. We got, well, with the cabbage noodles, then that would either be 2 vegetarian dishes, or you could add meat to the curry if you'd like.
If the vegetarian curry still satisfies everyone, I see no reason to make more courses that exclude more people.
That's fair.
The full menu is going to be 5-flavor soup as an appetizer, followed by sweet salmon rice, and then a second course of yellow curry, and then a third course of charred cabbage noodles. Throughout all of this, Hanako will be supplying fine, high-quality teas for all of the dining guests, whatever they like from her own personal collection that she has brought an extensive amount of it with her. And then for dessert, these sautéed cinnamon papa pears.
You roll up to Bamei's place with all of these ingredients. Chong, I take it you are carrying a crate of papa pears.
Yes, and there's a little dent in the one Sopa has left around in Hanako's house, but not noticeable enough for Chong or anyone to comment on it. But yes, I carry in crates of pears.
You carry these pears in, and yeah, Bamei is there. She sees these pears, she gives you a look, but she decides to trust the process.
Chong, I think, waves at her quick and goes, "Hey, we're gonna making some real yummy food tonight."
I will take your word for it. She has already started smoking. Like, you can see the cigarette butts around. Also, she started drinking. She bought a bunch of alcohol. And so she's got not just her regular cigarette, but also a tall glass of wine in one hand. She's ready for this evening to be over well before it's even started.
Hey, don't fill too much up on whatever it is you're drinking. We're gonna have lots of good stuff in here.
And I think with that, Chong walks inside before he can hear her response.
Bamei, by the way, what's your preference in tea?
I don't know. Whatever's available.
Ugh. I assume I'm going to get the same answer from every guest?
I don't know. Some people probably have more of a preference than I do. I have never had much access to extremely fancy teas in the way you have.
Well, we are going to change that tonight.
Give me an oolong.
Coming right up. I think you'll find it much more relaxing than whatever you have going on here.
She swirls her glass of wine, which you can see the bottle in the corner. It doesn't look expensive. It's not the wine she's planning on giving out to the guests. This is her bottle of wine.
Naturally.
And you can tell it's not very expensive. And yeah, she swirls it and says, "This is not to relax. This is to forget."
Of course. I'll leave you to it then.
She takes a big swig as you go into the kitchen. And yeah, you've never seen Bamei's kitchen before. You did not realize she had one. So, for a little context, and this might be context for the general audience as well outside of this live event, because I don't think it's mentioned till a little later, Bamei's Piercing Pistol's location is just an old rich guy's apartment that she stole. There was an old rich dude. She burst into his house one day and killed him and stole his apartment, and that's how she got the Piercing Pistol's headquarters. So it's just a house, but it's a house she does crime out of and also does not legally own. So yeah, you set up all of your stuff, and let's start some cooking. So Chong has done some rolling for the cooking, and yes, you guys have practiced. So, okay. Tell me what your respective stats for passion and focus are.
I am equivalent in both of those. They're both +1.
Okay. And Chong?
Same.
Okay. Then I guess it doesn't really matter if I ask you to rely on your skills and training or roll to push your luck then.
It does matter because push your luck is more punishing.
Okay. How about this? This is what I'm gonna do. You have all practiced. Just a little bit. So I'm gonna give you all a +1, but you're still pushing your luck.
Seems fine to me.
Am I included in that statement?
You are included in that statement.
You're cooking,
I'm
aren't
rolling
you?
with +3 now.
Yeah, everyone did a little bit of practicing. So, you know what? Let's get started on course number 1. Let's get some 5 flavor soup.
So where am I?
You are currently walking across the city.
Okay.
You're going to get there right before the triad leaders get there.
Awesome.
Because you don't have Azula. You don't have a beloved mongoose lizard named after a war criminal. So yeah, why don't I have each of you roll to, you know what? Let's do it this way. Chong. All right, who's on the stove? Who's prepping?
Chong prep, Hanako stove?
Yeah. I was about to say, with the soup, I think Hanako would want to be more in control with that. And how hard could it be to prep soup?
And I got the fire bending for the stove.
Yeah. Doesn't matter that you can't produce your own flame because the fire's right there. You can control it easily once it exists. That is another piece of context that the general audience here doesn't know yet, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hanako can't produce her own flame. She has to use pre-existing flame.
Yeah, she's a bad firebender.
Yeah.
So am I rolling?
Yes, both of you roll to push your luck, but you each get a +1 because you did some practicing.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, thank God for that +1. That's a 7.
Same. 9 for me.
Okay, so, mixed success. Yeah, you guys are going to put together a soup. It's going to be a soup. It tastes like soup. It tastes right. There's something a little amateur about it, but it's not something inedible. I say it's a 5 flavor soup. Now, as you finish up this 5 flavor soup, Sabi, you and your companion are going to get to Bamei's place.
It's a little light on flavor 4.
Yeah. Which flavor is flavor 4?
The flavor, the 4th one, Anna. Sabi's gonna start walking back toward the kitchen. Give me a rundown on like what am I seeing as I walk into this place?
So, well, as you approach the front door, Bamei comes to the door.
Of course she does. Sabi is going to hand the briefcase to Calic and kind of lean in and be like, "Hey, you show off these briefcases. Don't worry. I've got an idea. Just go do the thing." And she's going to walk up to Bamei.
Sabi,
"Hey,
I've been wondering where you were.
Yeah, I've been taking a little time off. So I'm actually here to help Hanako out.
Perfect. You would have been my first choice to go to if you weren't MIA.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, I've been taking some time off. Look, where is she right now?
Well, she's in the kitchen. She's making something. Smells, I think it's 5 flavor soup. I don't know where she learned Water Tribe cuisine.
From a book. She learned it from a cookbook.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Any help is appreciated.
Okay. Yeah, so what's the scene look like in the kitchen?
A little bit messy. I mean, the soup is almost done.
What's Hanako wearing?
What is Hanako wearing?
That's a great question. Hanako doesn't really have what one might consider work clothes. So I think she's just got a nice strappy evening gown on. She would probably be wearing what Chong is wearing, were it not for the fact that it went missing from her closet. But yeah, I think she's just got on a nice strappy evening gown and like an apron over it.
Okay, yeah. Sabi walks up to her and kind of leans in. "You look nice."
I think she jumps and almost like a bit of the soup splashes out as she's stirring it. Yes, Sabi, you are very good at sneaking up on people. It is a thing I hire you for.
Yeah. Look, how are you doing?
Nervous, but I think we're going to do this.
Look, I gave it some thought, and I think I know how I can help you out. Give me an apron and let me know where you're keeping the alcohol.
Certainly. She reaches over, pulls an apron off a hook to hand to you, and then points to a pantry where I think Bamei is keeping the wine that she purchased for this.
Sabi takes the apron and like ties it around her waist. So she is, she's still wearing her nice clothing, but she's got like the apron on. She is basically looks kind of like a fancy waiter at this point. A fancy armed waiter.
Yeah, of course.
She still has her two very shiny president's friends hanging off.
Yes, she does. They're very, very obviously displayed. She's like swept the coat back so that they are prominently displayed.
This is my type of waitress that's packing.
Also, for the audience who is new, President's Friend is a type of Varrick Industries gun that is made of solid platinum.
It's an all-platinum, unbendable firearm, which Sabi has 2 of because Varrick gave them to her as a coming on board present.
Bonus.
Yeah, sign-on bonus. That's the word. So yeah, I think Sabi kind of like, I don't know, she's lingers for a second and then stands up straight and turns over and sees Chong, who is wearing the...
Is Chong wearing the thing
Is he
yet?
wearing the outfit?
Is he expected to perform soon?
Well, Bamei was about to tell him to get ready to perform.
Let's say Bamei has told them to get ready to perform.
Oh my
And
god.
because if he's been told to get ready to perform, then he is in the outfit.
He's just put it
Yes.
on then.
Okay.
After
Yes.
helping Hanako prep the initial dish. Amazing.
Including the mask?
Oh yeah.
I think Sabi sort of does a double take and kind of looks at squints at him. You look nice. You look nice too, Chong. And then she turns to Hanako. You know what? I'm almost reconsidering the mask now.
Hanako turns and says, "I'm sorry, you're what?" And then gets a glance at Chong and says, "Oh, Chong, that's a lovely top, Chong. I have one just like it."
Chong, I think, has a moment where he thinks, I wonder if this was a good idea. And then the thought is completely disregarded because it's like, nah, all of Chong's ideas are good ideas. So I think he smiles big and proud and goes, yeah, thanks, man.
Hanako, you know what? It looks almost as good on him as it would look on you. I if I were you, I'd be a little bit jealous, honestly.
Don't worry, I'll return all of this before the end of the night in the same condition.
She looks like she is trying very hard not to laugh as she says this.
She puts a hand to her chin and she cocks her head and she looks at Chong, very considered, with a smile on her face, and she says, No, Sabi's right. That's your style. I think if you want it, you're welcome to it.
I think Chong does like a little, like a chest jiggle to get the beads dancing.
I know, right? And it's like really comfy. I mean, I don't usually go for red, but maybe I'll give it a try.
Now, Chong, I do have one concern. You're a flute player, right?
Oh yeah, I am.
And the mask. Over the mouth?
Oh, I was picturing that it will only cover the
Yeah, I
eyes.
was picturing like it covered the nose and eyes.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, never mind then.
Okay.
I'm curious, what does it look like an animal, the mask? What expressions on the mask?
I want to say it looks like an angry wildcat.
Yeah.
I was thinking it looked like the hawk,
What's a mask Hikaru would buy?
like the fire hawk.
Oh,
I do like the hawk. Like the messenger hawks. Yeah.
yeah. No, it looks like a messenger hawk. That's what it looks like.
And it has the red streaks across the face, and it comes to like a point in the nose that's like a beak.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, after Bamei convenes with the gun dealer, looks at the guns. She's honestly a little bit upset that Varrick is trying to sell the guns to other triads, because for the longest time she was the only one getting the guns. But she comes in and says, "Airbender boy, you're on. The guests are gonna start. What are you?"
All right, guys, it's performance.
No. Let him cook.
If you make a fool out of me because of that, I fucking swear to God.
I'm imagining this shirt as a crop top, too. It's a strappy crop top.
Yes, absolutely.
Chong showing
Well,
off some...
it would be a crop top if Chong wasn't so short.
Yeah, I think it's a crop top on Hanako and it's a
True.
full shirt
Yeah.
on him.
Oh my
Yep,
god.
100%.
If anything, it's showing, like, it's
my
even
God.
deeper on top. It's showing more than his collarbone. We're, like, an inch away from nip.
Oh my god.
Get that boy out there. Get- Put
Yeah.
that boy on stage.
All right, Bamei shows Chong where he can play, and she says, okay, I was going to ask that you, as you play flute, take everyone's coats and show them to their seats and everything, but I'm reconsidering that. Just stand here, be our entertainment. Just play the flute. Just play the flute. Don't do anything else.
Okay, what about my cabot?
And Zopa...
Your what?
Zopa pops up behind Chong's ear. She was hiding in the shirt. And she just...
Oh.
Bamei rushes into the kitchen. Sabi,
Yeah?
I'm putting you on pet duty.
Pet duty. I'm sorry.
Your pet airbender brought a cat.
Yeah,
He does
he
that.
carries her around. Yeah.
Okay, one of you two, make sure that animal doesn't do anything untoward. Keep the animal in line.
Sure, I can keep an eye on the animal.
Zopa, in here, girl.
God, and then she takes another really deep swig. I think Zopa follows. I think Zopa listens to you, and that does make Bamei relax a little bit.
Sabi hands Zopa one of the pears.
Zopa latches
Does Zopa
on it
eat the pear?
like it's...
She does that kicking thing that cats do when they, like, grab stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sabi's gonna grab a bottle of the wine and like walk out into the room.
As you do this, Bamei sees this and is like, oh, okay, good. You can greet the guests.
Do I recognize all these people?
So they haven't started coming in yet.
Okay, cool.
But you'll recognize some of them?
Okay.
Yeah, well, actually, the first people to enter... By the way, this is not just the triad leaders. It is the triad leaders and their partners. The first people to arrive are Shady Shin and Sabi, your dear friend, Officer Fuzhou.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, they enter and, I guess show them to their seat.
Yeah, Sabi comes up to them. Shady Shin, officer, please follow me.
Fuzhou, gets really flustered and sort of grabs your arm and says, I'm off duty right now. Please don't refer to me as officer. The other triad leaders do not know who I am. You are so fucking lucky that we are the only ones here right now.
She raises an eyebrow. Of course, Mr. Fuzhou. I wouldn't dream of it. And gives him a smile and then puts her arm out, pointing toward the seats.
As they walk past, Shady Shin looks at Chog a little bit, and then looks at Fuzhou and says, do I know that flute player? Why is that flute player so familiar? And then he sits down and ignores the thought.
So I'm about to... Sabi's gonna do a bunch of stuff and then over the next course of things, which I expect you to ask me to roll to rely on skills and training for, just FYI. So as they're sitting down, Sabi's got this bottle of wine, and she's gonna try to I guess kind of toss it up and catch it before serving it, like a little flourish.
Yeah, roll to... Wait, is this a skill you have?
Sabi has almost superhuman dexterity.
Okay, that's fair, yeah. All right, roll to rely on your skills and training.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's great. That is an 8 plus 2. That's a 10.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, you flip that bottle. It looks very impressive.
Yeah, she does this, pops the cork, and then pours them both a glass. We've got a really nice 132. It's really smooth, and also if you're interested. And she with her other hand, she takes out one of her guns and kind of like twirls it and then puts it back in the holster. Varrick is interested in expanding his business to new customers.
I take it you gesture to Calic, who is standing in the corner.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, as you flip that bottle, the next guest to show up is Siku from the Red Monsoons with his wife, and he sees the flip, and Bamei is right there, and he's like, Bamei, my old...
Do I recognize Siku?
You don't.
Okay.
Bamei does, because Siku is to Bamei as Shun was to you.
Okay.
So they go way back.
Okay. For the edification of our audience, Shun is the guy that runs a triad in Ba Sing Se where Sabi grew up and took her in heavy scare quotes at the age of 18. She worked for him for a long time.
Yeah, and honestly, I think Bamei worked for Siku for about the same amount of time that Sabi worked for Shun. So he immediately heads to Bamei and is chatting her up, talking about that, and, seems to be gesturing at you, seems to be impressed that Bamei got entertainment, not just a flute player, but someone who can do tricks with wine.
I think at this, Sabi walks up to them and kind of like bows and then does, again, she retrieves the guns and kind of twirls them and puts them back in the holster and bows a little bit. I'm sorry, I don't believe we've been introduced.
Bamei turns to you and says, Sabi, this is Siku of the Red Monsoons. This is actually Iru's uncle.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Your niece is a friend of mine.
He turns to Bamei and says, where is my niece, by the way? And Bamei gets a little uncomfortable because she has neglected to tell him that Iru is currently on bed rest for being shot in the leg about a week before.
I think before Bamei can say anything, Sabi can see that she's looking kind of uncomfortable, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. She's not feeling well. She had to stay home.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, can I get some of that wine?
Of course. Here, let me show you to your seats. She gestures, and then I think she, reaches out and takes his wife's hand and, leads her along as well. She's laying it on really fucking thick.
You're doing the charming. All right. Yeah, next. Yeah, so more and more of these triad leaders come in. You get Jargala Omo of the Creeping Crystal Triad, Zinji of the Agni Kai Triad, Steely Ning of the Terra Triad, Kyuye of the Tiger Monkey Triad. I just went down the Wikipedia list and chose a bunch of actual canon triad leader names, so most of these aren't made up. The only made up one is Siku. Yeah, Sabi, why don't you roll to rely on your skills in training one last time just to see how well you're going to charm all of these people.
Oh, yeah. That's a 7 plus 2, so that's a 9.
All right, yeah. So, yeah, you keep doing you do your flips, you do your pouring. People are there with their partners, with their wives and their girlfriends and everything.
I think there's a couple times, since that's not a full success, and there's a couple times where Sabi almost drops the bottle, but, manages to catch it, and it's something she can play off as being, I did that on purpose.
Yeah, everybody's being seated and everything. Chong.
Hello.
You get approached by the leader of the Agni Kais because he recognizes that mask.
You know what's funny? I don't think Chong understands what this mask is supposed to be. I think when he looked at the mask that Zopa brought him, he thought it was just a bird. And so when this triad leader approaches him, and I think Chong could recognize the leaders just by how, Sabi brought them in or how she talked to them. So he's like, okay, that one's important.
He goes up to you and he says, you a fan of theater? I love that opera.
Anna, could I roll to see if Chong knows this?
Yeah, roll with focus to see if you have ever heard of any Fire Nation opera that features a bird character.
What I'm thinking here is that, in case the audience doesn't know this, is that one of Chong's backgrounds is that being the son of the OG Chong, is that he's a musical nomad. So him and his comedically large family, they travel around to all across the world playing festivals and playing at different cultural concerts and just random shows and things like that. So I think there's a possibility that in Chong's travels before he became the Republic City to try and fail to become a airbending master, he probably has been to some Fire Nation countries and has picked up a couple of the songs from there. And I'm rolling with focus, Anna?
Yeah, roll with focus.
Okay, that's an 8.
Okay. So yeah, I say you do recognize this, that yeah, something's clicking, that this mask actually is a little bit familiar. And he says, hey, Tales of a Messenger is one of my favorite operas. Can you play something from it?
I mean, totally, my dude. Yeah, I will. Oh man, there's so many good songs. Gotta pick one. Do you have a preference on anything from the music from that show?
Anything you got.
You could probably ask Hanako.
Yeah, I need to go replace a reed real quick, but when I come back, I will definitely play a song for you.
And Chong, I run off to the kitchen.
He quirks an eyebrow and thinks, reed? Flutes don't have reeds.
He's enough of a music buff to know this.
Yeah! I guess I'm canonizing that Zinji of the Agni Kais is into the arts.
Sure.
Totally. Yeah, so Chong runs into the kitchen and he looks for Hanako and he goes,
Hanako, quick.
Yes, make it.
Flight of the Tales, what Fire Nation musical has a hawk character in it?
Oh, the mask?
Yeah, where's this mask from?
Yes, Tales of a Messenger.
What's a song from Tales of the Messenger? One of the triad leaders wants one, and, dude, don't get me wrong, Fire Nation stuff's great, but, man, I haven't listened to that one in a while. I need a refresher quick. Can you just hum a tune from one of the songs quick, and I'll go with it?
Yes, absolutely. I think there's... Right, the popular one from that show is, Empty Nest, I think. It goes something like, and then she goes and starts humming it a little bit.
Gotcha. So if I went like this,
and Chong does like a little practice thing on his flute.
that would be like the main gist of it?
Yes, I think you've got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I'm sure once I start playing, more of it will come to me, because I'm telling you, I've done stuff from this show before.
I guarantee you've played this song before if you've played music from this show.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
if you don't mind, I'm terribly sorry. I'd very much like to not burn this salmon.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Give that a flip. That looks done on that side. Bye. You're doing great.
Oh, and I think he gives Zopa a little wave, who's still kicking at that pear. And then he goes back on stage and he plays the song that Hanako hummed to him.
Yeah, I think with the help of Hanako, you get it. Zinji seems pleased. Yeah, he nods along. Gorgeous opera. Love that. He sits down and enjoys his wine. Hanako, you're making salmon.
Yes. We're getting the salmon ready for that sweet salmon rice.
Yeah. Now, I'm assuming all of the bowls of the soup are all prepped. So when you have a moment, or maybe when Sabi has a moment, it can be brought out to everyone. But let's cook this salmon.
I think Sabi's she's taking stuff from the kitchen to the people, so.
All right. And I guess that's giving her more of a chance to whisper about Varrick Industries stuff in their ears.
Yeah, she's doing the whole showboating with the guns and pulling them out and twirling them around and letting them see how shiny they are, and et cetera, et cetera.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, Hanako, you're making this salmon.
Yeah.
Let me have you do what we did before, where you're rolling to push your luck, but add that +1.
That's a 9. If I could get Sabi's help on this roll, it could be a 10.
Yeah, I was about to say. So I think as you're cooking this, Sabi comes back in from serving people soup and just kind of gestures at the pan. It's starting to burn. You got to flip it.
Oh, yes, thank you. And she leans over and flips it immediately.
All right, I'm going to mark a fatigue.
Nice. Okay, yeah, well, It's a good thing that you got that 10, because you can hear a little bit of murmurs from outside. One of the triad leaders is asking Bamei who this caterer is, because this soup is, like, fine, but it is not dazzling them. They were expecting a 5-star meal at this dinner. And Bamei is getting a little bit embarrassed and, is trying to save face. But the sweet salmon rice, you're going to bring it out, and everyone's going to start eating it, and they're going to be like, okay, no, this caterer is actually excellent. This is delicious. So, seems like things are doing pretty good.
I think at this point Sabi is really going heavy on the wine as well.
Oh, you're getting a little drunk yourself?
No, Sabi has not had any. I mean, she is encouraging the guests to continue to drink.
Yeah. Hanako, why don't you roll for the next dish? But while you're rolling for the next dish, Sabi.
Yeah.
Calic is gonna pull you aside. Sabi, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm trying to help sell Varrick's stupid guns.
Why are you not holding your case? Why are you not showing our guns to the triad leaders?
Calic.
You're just giving people wine and whispering in your ear.
Calic. She gestures down at her pistol belt. I am wearing 2 of Varrick's highest end guns, and it's gonna mean a lot more for them to see me being all flashy and showboating a little bit for them with these than for you to open up a briefcase and say, look at the things you can buy. You've got it. Presentation, Calic. It's all about presentation. And she kind of like does like the fucking jazz hands with her hands.
But her face is completely blank.
Yeah.
We have not made a single sale tonight.
They're not going to buy them tonight. Tonight they're here to get wasted and talk with their friends and eat food. They're gonna come to Varrick tomorrow when they've had a chance to think about it, because she pulls out one of the guns and like flips it to show it to him, because these things cost as much as someone like you or me earns in half a year. They're not exactly bargain basement.
You better be right, because if Varrick's on my ass because you're not doing your job, I am going to get you so fucking fired.
Calic, she lowers she puts the gun back and leans in, and the humor in her voice is gone. I am doing my job. Just because you don't like how I do it, get off my ass and do your part too.
You better fucking be right. He walks away. Hanako,
Yeah.
how'd you roll?
Well, about that.
Oh no.
I have a 6 currently.
Oof.
And I don't think Sabi is going to be able to help me out with this one.
Sabi is occupied, but Chong, do you smell anything wrong in the kitchen?
Okay, do I smell anything off? Well, here's another thing. If it's a protein that's off, Chong's vegetarian. I don't think he... Unless it's burning.
This is the cabbage noodles.
Oh, it's the char.
This is the cabbage noodles. Yep.
Yeah, Chong would be able to definitely tell the difference between charring and burning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
you want to run into the kitchen and try and help out? Or are you in the middle of a song?
The big depending. Are any of the triads giving me the time of day?
No one is talking to you yet, but you can see, like, Shady Shin keeps glancing over at you. And it's not making you very comfortable.
I think at Shady Shin's glances, Chong almost feels the need to, like, put on a coat. Like, he feels exposed when Shady Shin glances at him.
Has Sabi seen this by any chance?
Possibly.
I think if Sabi has seen this, she's gonna go over to Shin and Fujo to kind of like try to sort of give them you know what? Make me roll to assess the situation.
Yeah, actually that's a good idea. Roll to assess the situation.
Let's see if Sabi notices anything. That's a 6 + 1. That is a 7.
Alright, so yeah, you notice.
Sabi's gonna go over and like engage those two in conversation.
Great, and as Sabi distracts them, Chong's gonna run back to the kitchen to see if what Hanako needs.
So yeah, you head into the kitchen and Hanako, you are burning that cabbage. That doesn't look good.
Chong, thank goodness. Please hurry. Excellent. More cabbage. I need it right now. We need the second course out soon, and I need to completely redo this.
Okay. Luckily, I've perks of nomadic life. You...
Chong, less talking about being a nomad, more bringing me cabbage.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Alright, cabbage, got you. I will do that. I will wash them too. That's a good idea. I'll bring you washed, clean cabbage.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Yes, chef.
And John goes and gets the cabbage.
Yeah, Hanako cooks a completely fresh batch of cabbage. I think that the second course comes out late, but it is better for it. It's not going to knock their socks off like the rice did, and it came out late, but it is serviceable. They're not going to be mad about it.
The vegetarian people in the crowd find it fine. This is a time period where, without airbender culture being widespread in the world, there's not that much, really high-quality vegetarian food anyway, so people aren't really used to being treated to 5-star meals that are vegetarian, so, they're fine with it. They were hoping for something better, but, whatever, it's fine. Sabi, what you doing to distract Shady Shin?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go up and just kind of engage them in conversation. So yeah, she walks up to Fuzhou and just kind of stands there with her arms hitched in the apron. Fuzhou, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Sabi. Why? No, I'm not even gonna ask why you're here. It makes total sense why you're here.
I'm helping Hanako. She got roped into cooking, and I didn't want to leave her hanging.
Shady Shin looks at you and says, "Now, how do you know my boyfriend?"
He's been teaching me earthbending, actually.
Ah, of course. Yeah. You're the one who fucked with my shit the other week. I'm doing you a real fucking favor. You better be glad that I love this guy right here.
She smiles. Yes, that hasn't escaped me, and I do appreciate it.
Now, maybe you can tell me this. Who's that flute player? And why do I know it? Why have I seen that guy somewhere?
He plays around the city. He's got a very... She's gesturing at herself. He's got a very generic face. People always say he looks like this person or that person, and, he kind of just looks like everyone,
I don't know. Something about his demeanor.
His demeanor?
His energy. I feel like I've seen him before.
Yeah, like I said, he gets that all the time. He's,
Okay, but it can't be about his face. He's wearing a fucking mask.
Yeah, but, just the way he carries himself. Like I said, he blends in. He's like a chameleon cricket.
I'm gonna ask him to take it off at some point today, because this is driving me crazy.
Oh, no. You don't want to do that. She leans in and drops her voice. Look, he's one of these, one of these artist types. He's got this whole persona, and the mask is part of it, and just, he's gonna get really offended if you ask him to take the mask off. It's part of his whole thing. It's like a masked artist kind of deal.
Roll to plead.
God. Plead and not trick? That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I think it is plead, 100%.
Well, that's a fucking 12.
Oh my god.
Without anything. I rolled a 12.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
excellent.
Sabi rolling.
Okay, fine. I swear. He turns to Fuzhou. One day you're gonna make detective, and you're gonna start investigating this guy for me, because I need to know why he's scratching my brain like this. And Fuzhou just sort of shrugs him off.
Look, Shin, you don't. Artists, you can't figure them out. Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
At this time, Hanako, you're making the next meal, right?
Oh yeah, let's get this curry going.
I think at some point Sabi goes up to Chong and just like kind of pulls him in close. Don't take your mask off if anyone asks you to. You'd be very offended if they asked you to take off the mask. You got it?
Gotcha. I am. And he makes a pose. The Falcon Hawk. Ka-ka!
Sabi takes a breath and steps back and doesn't say anything.
Ka-ka!
And Chong jumps out of the room and goes back on stage and starts playing.
I have great news about the curry, especially for the vegetarians in the audience who were very disappointed before. That's a 12.
Okay, yeah, that curry comes out, and actually, as everybody eats the curry, Bamei comes into the kitchen and goes to you, Hanako, and says, "That was one of the best curries I've ever had. I was a little surprised that you made the thing that I asked for, but that was incredible."
You're the host. Of course I was going to make something that you directly requested.
It might just be the alcohol talking, but you should consider opening a restaurant.
I cannot emphasize enough that I've just started cooking today. I think it's the alcohol.
I think as you're saying this, Sabi comes in with a glass of wine and says, "It's definitely the alcohol," and hands it to Bamei and like kind of shoves her towards the door.
Bamei chugs the whole thing in one gulp.
How are you doing, and do you need help?
Shockingly well, the cabbage incident aside. I think I'm doing okay. If anything, I might appreciate it if you could send Chong in here to help out with the Papa Pears. I'm about to get started on them, but I think we're going to make it through this just fine.
That's an excellent idea. I think Shady Shin is on the verge of clocking Chong. I think I managed to talk him down from it, but yeah, probably the less he's out in public, the better.
I hadn't even considered that Shady Shin might recognize Chong.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either, but like I said,
Yes, best get him out of there.
yeah. Sabi's gonna go tell Chong to get in the kitchen.
I think this whole time, Chong, despite the fact that he thinks Shady Shin's been eyeing him, is unaware of any danger he might possibly be in. He is just up there playing his flute, having a good old time.
You've been taking requests from people, and just as you're shoved off, one of the other triad leaders, let's say, Steely Ning from the Terra Triad, that would be an Earth Kingdom one, he had just requested an Earth Kingdom folk song that you knew really well, and you had just started to play it, and as Sabi pushes you into the kitchen, you're like still playing it, and the guy is like actively upset that he's not getting his song. These guys are getting pretty drunk now. So he goes up to you, Sabi, and is like, "Hey, I expected some entertainment. Why'd you have to interrupt my song?"
Look, the artist was needed elsewhere, but he'll be right back. Don't worry about it.
You wouldn't happen to know the song, would you?
Sir, I have never touched an instrument in my life.
It's not a flute song, it's a singing song. You look Earth Kingdom.
I am Earth Kingdom.
He shouts over to Bamei, "Hey, can you girls sing?" Bamei just shrugs.
Oh god, do I know this song?
I'm gonna say you do, because it's from Ba Sing Se.
Yeah, which is where I'm from.
But I am going to have you roll to push your luck to see how well you sing it.
I know you are. God.
What'd you get?
Yeah, good.
So, I don't know if it's the alcohol that they've all been drinking, talking, or the fact that I just rolled a flat 12 on that.
Sabi, you have a gorgeous voice. No one was expecting this. It might be the alcohol, but you have brought a tear to Steely Ning's eye. And Bamei is like staring at you with these wide eyes. She's like, I mean, yeah, she's fucking hammered right now, but she is just absolutely awestruck at your voice right now. She comes up to you afterwards and says, "Oh my god, why are you in this business?"
What do you mean, why am I in this business?
Why? What are you doing?
Uh,
Shooting people. What are you doing?
Oh,
What are you doing in the triad world with a voice like that? Oh my god.
it's... She leans into Bamei, and I think you can see, I don't think Bamei notices this, but if the audience were to see her, she has some tears in her eyes. Look, it's a song my mom used to sing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Bamei stops fawning for a second and she gets it. She nods. I won't mention it again.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Just look, is your get together going the way you hoped? Because I know this is important to you.
This is shockingly successful. The food is, at best, excellent, at worst, edible. And I don't know, they seem to like your pet airbender.
You know, you don't have to call him that.
He won't call me by the right name.
He doesn't call anybody by the right name.
Okay, but Sandwich Lady?
Look, it's...
Why does he call me Sandwich Lady?
Look, I heard him mix up one of his airbender friends' names with his cat once. So I'd say that, all things considered, you're doing pretty well.
This is an actual name. Okay, whatever. She's really drunk right now. She sort of walks off, mumbling, "Sandwich Lady." So, Hanako and Chong, how are these pairs going?
So, first of all, as Chong walks into the room to help with them, I think Zopa Hanako has set Zopa to bringing her pears.
Aww.
Have you trained Zopa for, to give you pairs where it's like...
No.
It's like, now Zopa...
You trained Zopa to bring you pears.
Ah, yes.
Hanako just activated the pear bringing.
I like the Hanako's like, no, I figured it out.
And as Chong walks in, I think she hears someone singing outside, and she's like, "Oh, Chong, who did they bring a singer in?"
Nah, man, it's Sabi. I didn't know she could sing.
Hanako drops a plate.
Oh no, dude!
It shatters.
Oh no, dude, are you okay?
Yes, I'm.
And I think Chong air bends the shards away and, cleans it up quickly.
I'm fine. That's Sabi?
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, dude, if I knew she could sing, I would have been like, hey, we should busk or do a concert or something. Hey, since I already did so good on this, I can take over for a minute if you want to go listen to her.
I think that would be lovely, yes.
Gotcha. Okay, I see you're at the saute stage. Cool. I can do saute. You go listen to Sabi.
For the record, as Chong begins to take over, I did also already roll for these pairs. That is a 12. Again.
Woo!
Okay. You know what? And I think with Chong's experience making the pairs before, I think he finishes this off absolutely no problem. I'm not going to make you roll for this one.
Hell yeah!
So, yeah, Chong, as you finish those pairs, Hanako, you're going out and watching Sabi sing. What's going on in your little gay head?
She keeps to the side. She doesn't go in view, but she keeps off in a corner somewhere where Sabi wouldn't think to look, but she just watches and she smiles to herself.
Do you approach Sabi afterwards after her conversation with Bamei?
I think so. Sabi, do you have a minute?
Sabi looks around the room quickly, and I think she sees that things are kind of winding down for the night, and most of the guests are pretty wasted. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I've got a minute.
Chong's wrapping up the pears. I heard you from in the kitchen.
Oh, At this, Sabi starts turning red.
I
I didn't see you in the... oh. Yeah, I got kind of roped into singing a song I know, apparently, fairly well.
Well, it was a lovely rendition.
Thanks. I'm just glad they didn't ask me to try to play the flute, because that...
No, certainly not. Anyway, I should probably go in and make sure that the pears are being wrapped up fine. That's all.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm glad this is going well. I'm glad I could help.
As always, Sabi, you were a massive help.
Thanks. That means a lot to me. She reaches up and, like, sort of plays with a bit of her hair.
It means a lot to have you around.
Thanks.
I'm glad you're back with us.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad we're talking again.
I'll speak to you again later tonight. Yes?
Of course. Yeah. I'm not going anywhere.
Hanako drifts back to the kitchen.
So the pears are done. Chong is just holding Zopa back with his dear life. This cat loves a pear.
It is. This is that image of the cat that likes butter.
It literally is. Her greed knows no bounds.
Chong's like, Zopa, no! Zopa, no! And Zopa's just like,
Okay. Yes, Chong, you continue containing Zopa. I'll get these out of here. Me and Sabi... Hanako nudges out to the door and says, "Waiter!" And then begins helping Sabi to bring out the papa pears.
Yeah.
who would have thought having a cat in the kitchen would be a bad idea?
Did Chong say that out loud?
Yes.
Or was that a Chrissy
No, that was a
aside?
Chong
Let's have Chong
something.
say that out loud.
I think as Chong says that, Sabi shoots him a look that is basically anyone would have thought that. But does not say anything.
I didn't know she liked pear this much.
She doesn't say anything. She just gives you a look.
This explains why you stole so much, Zopa.
Well, everyone gets a pear, and they love the pears. It's delicious. It's just like we described it back at Hanako's place. It is a wonderful dessert to end a successful night. They are all hammered. They are all having the time of their lives, chatting with each other. Actually, it's gone so well that two, like, warring factions ended up re-discussing their, like, territory boundaries over tasty curry. This night has gone swimmingly. Chong, do you want to finish up with a finale?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah, Hanako comes to restrain Zopa.
No, all the pears out of the kitchen now, so Zopa's, like, managed again. Or,
Oh, right.
and you probably, I imagine Zopa's curled up in your arms and she's clutching a papa pear.
Yes.
So, Chong, what do you want to finish out the night with?
I think Chong...
Is there, like, a grand finale type thing that you...
I think Chong's gonna do Secret Tunnel, and I think for some finale-esque things, he's gonna do a little airbending.
Okay.
So he's gonna do a Secret Tunnel and incorporate some airbending in it.
As you play this, Chong, I want you to roll flat.
Oh no. Oh, I actually did okay. I got a 9.
Okay.
Can I help?
Yeah.
How can I
Okay,
help?
so this is what's gonna happen. So, Hanako, you're bringing out the pears alongside Sabi. Chong, you are playing Secret Tunnel. You're sounding great. You're Chong. You always sound great. This is your family's song. If any of the triad leaders have ever, gone to a festival out in the Earth Kingdom, literally ever, they have probably heard your family play this song, so a lot of them are having a great time. You're adding some airbending. You're airbending. Oh, you're not used to airbending in such a small space. This is a living room. This is not the middle of the town square. This isn't even as big as the Jasmine Dragon. This is a living room. So you do not have as much control here as you're used to. And some of your airbending makes the mask slip a little bit. But Hanako, you just happened to be there at the right time to push it right back down.
Excellent. That's perfect. Bravo.
So yeah, your grand finale is great. And yeah, everyone's had a great time.
Do the triad leaders start singing along?
Some of them do. I want to say the triad leaders that have spent any amount of time in the Earth Kingdom sing along.
Amazing.
So you have, and people start picking up on it too. They're all wasted. They're all absolutely wasted. And it's a simple tune. And after a while, the people who don't know it, they start singing along too. So now you have a whole room full of people singing "Secret Tunnel, Secret Tunnel, Through the Mountains."
I think Hanako, cradling Zopa, standing next to Sabi, sort of nudges her with an elbow and starts singing along too.
Yeah, I think Sabi joins in.
Everyone is singing. It's great. Secret, 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 secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the night ends wonderfully. People start heading out. As Shady Shin leaves, you can hear him, say to Fuzhou, maybe I should look for an airbender to join a triad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everybody leaves. A lot of people thank Bamei. Bamei is barely standing from all the wine she's drunk today, but, she's holding it together. Everybody gets out of there, and, well, everyone gets out of there. Except for Calic. Calic comes up to you, Sabi, and says, "Hey, we gotta get out of here. Like I said, we didn't make a single sale, and it's your fault."
Look, do you honestly think that Varrick thought that a bunch of triad leaders who were out enjoying themselves are just gonna, put down their money right now?
Yes!
Is that what Varrick told you, or is that what you assumed he meant?
That's what Varrick told me.
Look, I will smooth things over with Varrick.
Well, then we're going now. Because he is gonna expect an answer, and I know you live on his boat right now.
Sabi glances over at Chong and then at Hanako. Fine. Just give me 1 second.
Oh, before you go over to Chong and Hanako, Bamei overheard the "live on his boat right now" comment. She's gonna come over and be like, "So you two know each other?"
What, me and him?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did he mean by "live on his boat"?
I think Sabi's looking at Bamei. She is fucking absolutely trash.
Yes. Oh yeah.
She just looks at Bamei evenly. Varrick was blackmailing me for murdering someone up by the mines, so I took him up on his offer of employment, and I've been working with him for a few days, which has mostly consisted of him having me do the most inane tasks imaginable for him. Yeah. I'm still working for you, though, so don't take it personally.
She shrugs. Sounds about right. And tosses back the rest of her wine and walks off.
Sabi, visibly relaxes as soon as she walks away.
So, you wanted to speak with the others?
Yeah. Hey, so I have to go, smooth things over with my new employer. Would you two mind meeting me down by the docks later? it's a nice night.
I think we could manage that. What about you, Chong?
Oh, yeah, totally. And we'll bring Zopa too. And Zopa is asleep, clutching a papa pear.
Yeah. You should probably not wear the mask anymore, though, Chong.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to ask, should I change? I mean, like, the danger's gone, right?
Yeah, they left already. You know, the mask, not... Chong, the top kind of works on you. The mask, not so much.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I would like my mask back.
Oh, but I can keep the top?
I already made that offer.
Yo, free shirt, let's go! Okay, yeah, here's your mask, and Chong takes off the mask and hands you the mask. By the way, was Shady Shin checking me out?
I think Sabi at this comment, like, kind of glances over at Hanako and then back at Chong. You know, it's hard to tell sometimes how people feel about other people.
Because, like, Fujio should watch out then, because Shady Shin's not a good partner if he's, like, checking out other people while he's, with his boyfriend.
Sabi just kind of, like, smiles and then glances over at Hanako again and then nods and turns around and walks off.
Chong, Shady Shin's not a good person in general, you hear her say as you walk away.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but is this top a homewrecker? And Chong follows.
Yeah, Hanako leads Chong off in another direction. We start cleaning things up and wrapping up here with Bamei, while Sabi goes to smooth things over with Varrick.
Alright, so yeah, Sabi. You and Calic head back to Varrick's boat. It is quite late. He's still there in his office doing whatever the fuck he does all day.
Mr. Varrick, do you ever, sleep?
Sleep is for the lazy! Of course I don't sleep.
You know, that explains, a number of things about you.
Well, Calic here tells me you guys got no sales. What the fuck is up with that?
Mr. Varrick, let me ask you something. You've been doing business for a long time, right?
I mean, yeah, how else would I have this yacht?
Yeah, and you understand the value of, building relationships with your potential customers?
Well, that's why I've been giving all these free guns to your boss.
Yeah, I don't... We'll put a pin in the whole free guns thing for now, but, did you honestly expect people to just buy guns at a dinner party?
I mean, yeah, they're criminals. They love guns.
They do love guns, and, I spent the evening extolling the virtues of your product and demonstrating how it might fit into their specific needs, but you understand what you're selling is expensive, and they're there to drink and have fun, not to buy something, right?
Then why did I even come here?
Because you're making it clear that you're offering something, and you're making it clear how it benefits them, and then they'll come back to you later, because they're interested now, and they have a good impression of you. Or they have a good impression of me, and that rubs off on you.
If you're right about this. Okay.
Look, you weren't gonna sell anything by just shoving the case in their face and telling them what's available, and I think deep down inside you know that just as well as I do.
Well, at least you found me a good taxidermist today.
I did indeed find you a good taxidermist, a normal thing that most people have a need for.
I mean, most people should have a need for it. What if you got a beloved pet you got a taxidermy? What do you do when you go on a fancy trip and you shoot an exotic animal? You need a taxidermist!
Sabi takes a deep breath, closes her eyes, nods once, and then opens her eyes again without saying anything.
Well, you did the thing 2 out of 3 times today. If I get some sales tomorrow, I'll say it's 3 out of 3.
I'm always striving to more efficiently do the thing, Mr. Varrick.
Excellent, love to hear it. Now, I hope you're ready to do the thing some more, because, I got a big list for you tomorrow.
I am just as eager to start on it as I was this morning.
Excellent. And he sort of leans back and kicks his legs up on the desk.
Is that all? Because I had other plans this evening.
Oh, yeah. Do whatever you want.
I think she turns to leave, and then as she's leaving, she shoots Calic like a "told you asshole" look and walks out.
Sort of flips you off quietly.
Yeah, I think that when Sabi leaves, Hanako and Chong are waiting out at the docks.
Hey.
Oh, yes, hello.
Here, let's walk down a little bit. I don't want to be near Varrick's boat for longer than I have to.
Of course, you spend too much time there as it is.
God, tell me about it.
You were right, it is a lovely night. And I think she begins walking, leading the rest of you somewhere into the city.
Yeah, Sabi is gonna match pace with her.
Was there something you wanted to speak to us about?
No, not really. It's been a long day. I guess I just wanted to make sure you're doing okay after everything.
I mean, it all turned out all right. I somehow managed, thanks to the two of you, of course. And Hanako gives Chong a little tap on the shoulder.
I mean, yeah. I think that went wonderful, pretty much. Everyone seemed to like their food. I got to play some good songs. Zopa got a pair. And, dude, and he gestures to Sabi, you got a set of lungs on you, man.
She smiles and looks down. Look, I don't. Yeah, I guess I do.
That's a good thing, man. Be proud.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to perform tonight.
Sometimes when we're called on to do unexpected things, that's when we find out what we can do.
That's such a loaded thing to say, Chong. But you're right.
But yeah, it's a really nice night out tonight. Reminds me of one of those nights when I'm out with my family, you know? Before I moved here, like we'd tent out just in the field, starry night canvas as our roof for the night. It's good times.
I think Hanako has led the group through the quiet city streets to a square not too far from the harbor with just a gorgeous fountain in it. And she stops and she leans up against the base of it and she smiles and looks up at the stars. I don't get to spend a lot of time stargazing. They're hard to see in the city.
Sabi, as she's saying this, is like leaning back against the fountain and kind of like trailing a hand into the water of the fountain. Yeah, I guess I never really paid much attention to it.
My mother's compound is a ways out from John Dory. It's a bit easier to see into the night sky out there. We'll have to get you out of the city sometime, Sabi. Make you look up.
Yeah, I spent some time outside the city, but looking up is not something I've done a lot of.
Yes, you're too dour for that most of the time, and she gives you a playful little jab in the arm.
Sabi smiles broadly at that. You can't see her turning red because of the light, but she is.
I have to thank the both of you. I couldn't have done this without your help.
Look, I just
I mean, you probably wouldn't have had to do this in the first place if it wasn't for us. But considering that you do know us and you did have to do this, I'm glad we could help and we made it tonight really good.
I mean, you gave me a perfect cover for why I was there in the first place. And she looks down again and kind of shuffles her feet. And I'm glad I could help you out.
The three of you sit there, look up at the stars, and, well, for the first time in a while, all three of you have had a pretty good day. You stare up at the sky, you see some constellations you haven't seen in a little bit, and, well, now's the perfect time for lights down.